You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News Live at 5. We are taking a live look in Duluth tonight as the rain we've been hoping for is falling, and it's falling pretty hard in some neighborhoods across the Northland. Good evening, I'm Kristen Vaki, joined now by meteorologist Dave Anderson. And Dave, certainly a soaker of a day for folks across the region.
Yeah, I had a feeling last Friday this one was going to turn out to be another soaker. And yeah, on the Minnesota side of life so far, 1 to 2 inches of rain for a lot of our towns. And now it's heading into Wisconsin and the UP, where they get that chance tonight. Right now, this live look at Ashland shows somebody must be getting their truck ready for a little bit of rain action there, waterproofing it perhaps. Isn't over there in that neck of the woods yet, but you can see the sky is gray, and it will be coming to that part of the country as our night goes on. With the low pressure system to our north, with its cold front draping through the area, that's lifting up and converting all that humidity from yesterday into rain. So if your town hasn't received rain yet, there's a 70 to 90% chance that you're going to get some. And there still is a threat in northern Wisconsin especially that some of the thunderstorms developing could become severe as our night goes on. So we have to watch out for that. And even in Minnesota, if you already received some rain, you could get more as the night goes on. Indeed, 70% chance for the rain in Minnesota and in Michigan as the night goes on. But already tomorrow it's going to dry up. High pressure pushes in behind that cold front, and that cold front will live up to its name. It's going to drop our highs down towards the lower 60s. Will they stay that way for the week ahead, or is another big warm-up like yesterday coming? I'll show you with the 7-day forecast in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. As containment grows on the Greenwood fire, MnDOT has reopened the state highway that's been closed for more than a month. Today, forest officials announced Highway 1 near Isabella is back open. Tomorrow, all of the closure area north of Highway 1 will reopen, including several BWCA entry points and rustic campgrounds. At this time, the fire remains 80% contained. The fire started just over a month ago by lightning. It's destroyed 14 homes and cabins as well as 57 outbuildings. The recent containment is partly thanks to fuel reduction work done by local logging contractors. As CBS3's Kendall Jarbo explains, some people are now wondering what will be done with all the leftover timber.
Driving down Highway 1, you might notice large piles of wood like this one. It's what local contractors removed to help fight the Greenwood fire. And now there's plans in place to make sure it's properly repurposed. At least 6 local logging contractors from Minnesota stepped up to help fight the Greenwood fire. They used 30 pieces of heavy equipment to clear shaded fuel breaks along the Stony Grade and Highway 1. That means clearing most of the vegetation to help establish control lines. Now, the U.S. Forest Service plans to advertise the wood through the DNR's permitting process so it can be used by manufacturers in the area.
We recognize that this can be an eyesore for some folks, and having all this material here could be a hazard into the future. So we really do want to see it go to a good cause.
The timber for sale wasn't burned by the fire, so it can be used to make paper, boards, and other lumber products. The DNR expects contracting permits to be available in the coming weeks.
Thank you, Kendall. Local contractors will have to sort through the material to determine what product the timber would be best for. Coming up at 6, we'll see why clearing the trees was necessary to help fight the fire. In some developing news, we're learning the wife of Iron Range State Senator David Tomassoni is accused of assaulting him. Charlotte Tomassoni is married to State Senator David Tomassoni. She was arrested at their home in Chisholm around 6:30 Sunday night. According to a police report, Charlotte Tomassoni hit her husband in the chest with a painting stick and threw his computer. She also allegedly threatened to stab him. David Tomassoni told police his wife was likely intoxicated at the time. Charlotte Tomassoni pleaded not guilty to misdemeanor domestic assault today. She'll be back in court next month. Senator Tomassoni recently revealed he has been diagnosed with ALS. Pfizer has announced a medical trial shows its coronavirus vaccine is safe for children ages 5 to 11. The announcement comes as cases in children have been skyrocketing. Mola Langhe spoke with a family whose children took part in the research.
I think it's just been a really wonderful privilege, really, to contribute in this way. And so,
Dr. Richard Chung is an adolescent medicine specialist at Duke Health in Durham, North Carolina. Chung's youngest son, 8-year-old Joshua, took part in Pfizer's recently completed trials for children ages 5 to 11 years old.
I think that everybody should get vaccinated so that things can return back to normal.
Pfizer announced this morning that the trials Joshua took part in showed the vaccine was safe, well tolerated, and resulted in robust neutralizing antibody responses. Those positive results mean Pfizer will now send this data to regulatory agencies around the world, including the FDA and European Medicines Agency, for approval.
The FDA looks at this data and feels confident that it demonstrates that this vaccine is safe and effective for children 5 to 11. You could have a vaccine within a month to 6 weeks.
Former FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb is a member of Pfizer's board of directors.
Pfizer tested multiple doses to find the optimal dose that had the best compromise between reducing the number of vaccine-related side effects while still providing efficacy that's on par with what we saw in 16 to 25-year-olds.
The vaccine has already been approved by the FDA for use in children 12 and up. Dr. Chung's older son, Caleb, took part in those trials.
I wanted to participate in the trial in order to help motivate other kids to get the vaccine.
Pfizer's announcement comes at a pivotal time in the fight against COVID-19. The most recent American Academy of Pediatrics report showed the second highest number of childhood COVID cases for any week since the pandemic began. The spike in cases has been driven by disproportionately affected the unvaccinated.
I'm really proud of them, seeing them kind of courageously take this step and to do so really enthusiastically has just been a remarkable experience, not just as a pediatrician, but certainly as a dad.
Now, we should note that 8-year-old Josh was not sure whether he received the placebo shot or the real vaccine. He told us his symptoms were not severe. Mola Lengi, CBS News, New York.
The company also said trial results in children under 5 could be available by the end of the year. Well, we're going to head back over to meteorologist Dave Anderson because we have a tornado warning that you're watching.
Yeah, that cold front now cutting into northwestern Wisconsin has stirred up a tornado warning for parts of that region in effect until 5:30. So let's go to the map and show people that southern parts of Douglas County and Bayfield County, plus northern parts of Washburn and Sawyer County, have radar indicated rotation in the clouds, and so there is a threat of a tornado again until 5:30 in that neck of the woods. And as that cold front continues to cut through the area here overnight, well, it could still stir up chances for severe thunderstorms and tornadoes through places like Ashland, even Ironwood, and of course down towards Hayward as our night goes on. Folks in the famous snow belt could become the storm belt here tonight due to the passage of that cold front. We'll take a look at the radar here coming up in just a little bit. I just wanted to get in here and tell folks in that neck of the woods to seek shelter if you hear the sound, the classic freight train sound of a tornado coming your way.
All right, thanks, Dave. After a successful spring and summer, Minnesota is continuing its mobile vaccination program. From April through August, the state administered 7,200 doses of the vaccine using 6 buses. 2 mobile vaccination units will continue operating this fall. Those units will prioritize vulnerable and underserved communities. Half of University of Wisconsin Superior students are vaccinated against COVID. That's according to new system-wide data out today. At the Madison campus, 91% of students are fully vaccinated. That's the highest number among the system's universities. The lowest is at UW Parkside, where 38% of students have the shot. UW System President Tommy Thompson has been touring campuses around the state, promoting a scholarship drawing aimed at encouraging students to get vaccinated. Still to come on Live at 5, a local community will be the topic of discussion at tomorrow's monthly DNR Climate Conversation. More on Lincoln Park's hopeful future as we take you around the Northland after the break.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki. And weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS 3.
Looking for a new garage? Maybe a home or cabin shell? Call Economy Garages to make your visions a reality. With over 40 years experience and over 9,000 buildings built for your friends and neighbors, you can trust us to get the job done right.
Call Economy Garages when you want it done right.
In the Army National Guard, family means everything.
Our parents, they were really supportive that all 5 of us would join.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard instills pride that you and your family will share. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
You hate coming home to a dark house, and leaving lights on all night drives utility bills out of sight. You need the Bell & Howell Bionic Spotlight, the outdoor motion sensor light that turns on the instant motion is detected and turns off when the motion stops. Bionic Spotlight is solar powered, so there's no expensive wiring or batteries to change. The instant the motion sensor detects movement, Bionic Spotlight triggers 8 high-intensity LED lights that shower the entire area with light and then shuts off 30 seconds after it stops. So you can spend hundreds of dollars on an outdoor lighting system, or you can get the motion-activated Bionic Spotlight for just $19.95 with free shipping. Bionic Spotlight is backed by our 5-year warranty. But wait, if you order right now, you can double the offer and get a second Bionic Spotlight. Just pay a separate fee. And when you call, ask about the contractor's discount on the complete 6-light home value set. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-354-3295 or go to BionicSpotlight.com. That's 1-800-354-3295 or order online at BionicSpotlight.com.
Now at Arrowhead Supply. Get up to $1,500 stressless credit to put toward additional seating and accessories. Or save $500 on stressless signature-based recliners and ottomans. Or recliners with classic power. It's time for Stressless. Proud to be endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association. Shop Arrowhead Supply in Duluth and Virginia.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from Virginia, where the Iron Range is also receiving some of that much-needed rain. Dave will be in with this week's forecast and with more on this storm in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. It's all about competition this week, from an eating contest in Duluth to a Scarecrow Contest in Hayward. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start things off in Lincoln Park, where tomorrow the community will be the focus of the September climate conversation hosted by the Minnesota DNR. The neighborhood is identified by the MPCA as an area of increased concern for environmental justice, but also a place of potential. The presenter of tomorrow's meeting will be Equilibrium 3 CEO Jody Slick. Discussion topics will include how they address economic, environmental, and health disparities. Next, we head to Superior Street for a fun food contest opportunity. Coming up this Thursday, Tacos celebrating their 6-month anniversary with a taco eating contest. Registration is only $20, and they are only taking the first 8 participants who register before tomorrow at 6 p.m. The top 3 finishers who can eat 20 tacos the fastest will be declared winners. 3 celebrity judges will be in attendance, including an Iron Chef America winner. We'll have a link on our website with more information. And we wrap things up in Hayward, Wisconsin, where fall is in the air. Ahead of Fall Fest this weekend, the Chamber of Commerce is putting on a Scarecrow Contest. All community members and local businesses are invited to design and enter their most creative scarecrow. Submissions are due this Thursday, the 23rd, and winners will be announced during Fall Fest on Saturday. To learn more or to enter your scarecrow, we'll have a link on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, Duluth's Mayor Emily Larson shared her budget proposal to community members today. The latest details on her $90 million proposal in just a few minutes.
And here are the latest updates on the tornado warning for parts of northwestern Wisconsin. We do have a tornado warning in effect for southwestern Bayfield and east central Douglas County until 5:30 here this evening. Radar indicates that the storms being kicked up by a passing cold front have rotation in them. Spotters haven't spotted any funnel clouds, but they are possible. This powerful storm is near Solon Springs right now. It's moving east at 25 miles per hour, and Barnes, Wisconsin may soon be affected by this storm as well. Of course, other communities farther to the east as the night goes on. We'll be back right after this break here with a look at the radar and the 7-day forecast.
We're kicking off a new season in NYC. I'm putting the y'all in New York. You didn't even know it was there, but it is now.
Funerals can be emotionally devastating for a family to go through. Besides the sorrow, loved ones are left with the high cost of arranging a funeral. Funeral Advantage was formed to help protect your family when they need it most. It pays your loved ones up to $20,000 immediately for funeral and any other expenses.
It's a good feeling to know that my family will be taken care of if anything happens to me.
Funerals can easily cost $9,000 or more, but government benefits pay only $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the rest.
It's so easy. Just answer a few simple health questions. This is so affordable, even for someone like me who's on a fixed income.
If you're 40 to 85, get information on how to protect your family. Funeral Advantage is something we all need. There's no risk or obligation. Call now.
Get the facts about how easy it is to protect your family. There's no risk or obligation. Don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
We pick up the phone because it's ringing. Hello, this is Sam. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if auto owners make sense for you.
Come to Bayfield for the 59th Annual Apple Festival. One of the top-rated fall harvest festivals in the nation is right in your backyard. Join us this fall in Bayfield, Wisconsin.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Pre-order your 2022 Bennington Pontoon at RJ Sport & Cycle.
Why this wood was removed from the Greenwood Fire's path and what they're planning to do with it.
After a dry weekend, boy, did we start getting rain on Monday. Will it spill into Tuesday? We'll talk about that
tonight at 6 on CBS3. CBS3 Weather is brought to you by Economy Garages.
Well, all that humid air that came in on Sunday is now fuel for thunderstorms, and some of those thunderstorms are becoming vigorous enough now to threaten us with tornadoes. We'll go into the map here, and we're still looking at tornado warning in effect until 5:30 for southwestern Bayfield County and east central Douglas County in northern Wisconsin. A potentially tornadic storm spotted by NWS radar in Duluth near Solon Springs, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Barnes, Wisconsin may be affected here in the next 15 minutes or so as well. And since we last spoke, the National Weather Service has now put into effect a tornado watch, marked off by those counties in yellow, probably until about 10 o'clock tonight, perhaps even midnight, as that cold front continues to push through the area. Here's a look at the affected zone right now, and you can see the brightest orange and yellow colors are potentially strong thunderstorms being stirred up by a cold front knifing into warm, humid air and lifting it aloft very rapidly. So folks in northern Wisconsin, perhaps even the UP as the night goes on, you're going to be under the gun. So if you hear a tornado coming your way, it usually sounds like a freight train, they say. Big, loud, rushing noise. Seek immediate shelter. It'd be nice to get a picture, sure, but we'd rather have you safe and sound to tell us about it tomorrow rather than risking your neck. So again, tornadoes, nothing to trifle about. Be ready to seek shelter here as our night goes on. Well, we're going to move now towards the west, where we can see just follow-up showers will be with us perhaps after midnight. And by tomorrow, higher pressure from Canada will calm things back down for our area. And boy, have we received some decent rains already. A lot of Minnesota towns have pushed over an inch, like Aiken, International Falls, and the rest of us could be following suit. Solon Springs already got an inch and a third, Siren an inch and a third as well, so this is a soaker system coming our way. Current conditions for Duluth International show 93% relative humidity, so we could throw some fog on top of this overnight as well, although as usual, a gusty wind will blow fog away, so if the wind's going 17 miles per hour right now, that mitigates the problem just a little bit. Just be ready for it. Current temperatures, where the cold fronts come through, we've dropped into the 50s and 60s, and where it's still set to go, we're into the 70s. So yeah, that's warm, moist air to be converted into the showers and storms. And so we're seeing follow-up showers still happening here in Minnesota behind the frontal boundary, but indeed now the cold front is pushing into places like Douglas County and Bayfield County, and we can see there is a little bit of rotation in those clouds indicated by radar, hence that warning for tornadoes until 5:30. Hopefully that pays off and goes away quickly so we can calm down as the night goes on. Lower pressure will be replaced by higher pressure for Tuesday, and that'll calm us down as early as tomorrow morning. How much more rain could fall? Yeah, about an inch or so for Wisconsin and Michigan as our night goes on. Here's now our forecast for tonight. 70% chance for more rain in Minnesota. There's a 90% chance for showers and potentially strong thunderstorms for Wisconsin and the UP overnight here tonight. Tomorrow, daytime highs will get into the 60s with sunshine for Wisconsin, so this will hit hard, but hit quickly and go away. Minnesota's looking for sunshine tomorrow, too, with highs in the 60s. And with the extended forecast now, the rest of the week's going to be pretty calm, Kristen. Sunnier 6 out of the 7 days. Our next rain chance is a 40% chance for showers on Friday.
All right, thank you, Dave. Well, if you're looking to explore Wisconsin's forests this coming weekend, you can do so for free. To recognize National Public Lands Days, the Forest Service in Wisconsin is waiving $5 fees for day permits in the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest. The fee waiver applies to beaches, boat launches, picnic areas, and trailheads. Officials hope the waiver will allow more visitors to explore public lands. With just a week left until the City Council weighs in, Duluth's mayor continued presenting her budget proposal to community members today. Mayor Emily Larson held a virtual City Hall in the city event. Her proposal includes $97.1 million in spending. It also includes a 6% property tax levy increase. However, due to growth in value and the investment of federal COVID dollars, homeowners would see a little more than a 1% increase on their bills. Larson says public participation in this process is key.
I feel, and I think many in our community feel, that budgets are really an expression of our values. And so I always appreciate residents grounding us in the values of this community.
The City Council is expected to weigh in on the maximum property tax levy. They won't vote to approve the final budget until later this year. It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Northwoods Humane Society in Hayward. This is Tova. She's a 3-year-old St. Bernard mix looking for a home with room for her and her big heart. Our friends at the shelter tell us she is a good companion who just needs consistent attention and care. Additionally, her adoption fee has been sponsored by Beehive Botanicals, so she is just waiting for the right home. If you would like to set up an appointment to adopt Tova, then you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, the FBI searched a Florida man's home today after they found what appears to be the body of his fiancée in Wyoming over the weekend. The latest on the Gabby Petito case after the break.
Fall savings are now at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Plus, 3-year special financing with no money down, no minimum purchase, and free shipping. Fall savings going on now at Home Furniture.
Bath Planet is the industry leader in high-quality materials and warranties. Your warranty is also backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval and a lifetime labor warranty. On top of that, our installers are trained and certified in our installation training center. Right now, we're offering 20% off and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2023. Go online or call us today to book your appointment. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries including wrongful death, recreational vehicles, boats, and dog bites. Call anytime, 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
Inspired by legend, born from nature. Bold, iconic, daring, relentless design, made for life, made for you. Cambria, a legend in every design.
Fall savings are happening now at Home Sleep Express. Get 3-year special financing with no money down, no minimum purchase on quality mattress brands like Luxuria and Thomas Cole. Plus, get free delivery and installation. Fall savings at Home Sleep Express.
I'm meteorologist Dave Anderson once again with an update here on the potential tornadoes that are popping up in northwestern Wisconsin. The latest from the National Weather Service indicates our tornado warning is still in effect until 5:30, and it's affecting southwestern Bayfield, southeastern Douglas, northeastern Washburn, and northwestern Sawyer counties, indeed until 5:30 p.m. Duluth's radar there, NWS radar, is indicated potentially tornadic storm in that neck of the woods, right now reported as being near Wascott, and probably moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. So we'll keep you updated on this system here and keep tracking it as the evening goes on.
Thanks, Dave. We'll check in with you in a couple of minutes again here. 23-year-old Brian Laundrie is a person of interest in Gabby Petito's death. Laundrie is now missing, so police and the FBI are talking to his parents. Jerica Duncan is outside the Laundrie home in Northport, Florida.
Law enforcement towed Brian Laundrie's Mustang away from the family home in Florida this afternoon. This morning, CBS News cameras captured his father getting something from the car shortly before at least a dozen police officers and FBI agents raided the house. At one point, investigators escorted the 23-year-old's parents outside to an unmarked vehicle. Then they went back inside. Over the weekend, Laundrie's parents told police they had not seen their son since Tuesday and suspected he was in a nearby wilderness area.
Do you think they're telling the truth?
I think at this point, anything's on the table.
More than 50 law enforcement officials scoured the 24,000-acre preserve, but by this morning had exhausted their search. Authorities want to talk to Laundrie about his fiancée, Gabby Petito. Officials say they believe they found her body near Grand Teton National Park.
The cause of death has not been determined at this time.
Gabby Petito never goes outside. Petito disappeared while on a cross-country trip with Laundrie.
We are right outside Capitol Reef right now.
According to police, Laundrie was alone when he returned to his parents' home September 1st.
He was back here in this community for 10 days before she was reported missing. It's a lot of time for somebody to kind of get their act together. We certainly think Brian has some explaining to do.
Petito's family is asking for time to grieve. Her father posted on social media a picture of Gabby and this message: she touched the world. Jerica Duncan, CBS News, Northport, Florida.
An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow, and we'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. Need a flu shot? Schedule your flu shot online today at essentiahealth.org/flu.
Are you interested in working in the construction industry? Hi, I'm Jamie Bird, owner and general manager of Economy Garages USA. This spring, we'll be hiring building, concrete, and excavation crew members to add to our growing company. These full-time positions include health, dental, and life insurance, along with an IRA, on-the-job training, and many other benefits. Visit economygarages.com and check out our employment page for more details.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Get great offers from GM Financial and $1,750 cash allowance on Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Don't be fooled. Not all internet is created equal. At Mediacom, we have an incredibly advanced fiber-rich network. We don't just advertise fast speeds, we're proven to over-deliver on them. So you get more than what you pay for. And unlike many providers, we have hundreds of people who constantly monitor our network to keep you connected and protected. So let's talk. Switch to Extreme Internet 100 for only $34.99 a month for a year. Call us today at 844-EXTREME2.
Are you ready to freshen up your fall wardrobe? From cozy sweaters to fashionable accessories, Angie's Closet has it all. We are a consignment boutique that features designer brand women's clothing and accessories, all at an affordable price. Visit Angie's Closet today.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Well, our tornado warning has been updated and extended by the National Weather Service. We'll go into the map here. Now, the counties in yellow, that's a tornado watch in effect until 1 a.m. The tornado warning right now is near Barnes, Drummond, Ino, and Iron River, and could be there until 6 o'clock. We'll have more on Facebook Live coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 6.